We've cleared out all those back streets. This is Jack's Inn. Jack's Inn plays a bit of a minor role in both Silent Hill 2 and 3. There's really nothing directly here in Silent Hill 2. There is a save point, and also nearby there is a doghouse, which is relative to one of the endings as well. But for those of you following the Silent Hill 3 LP, the main character, I'm drawing a blank on her name, I'm sure somebody can tell me, and the detective, whenever they visit Silent Hill to confront Claudia, they end up staying in Jack's Inn, which is seen a bit more, in Silent Hill 3. And this large billboard here is telling us that, we're going in the generally right direction to get to Lakeview, Hotel. That's in case you don't really have any other ideas of how to actually get to Lakeview. Which is kind of a rare occurrence outside of streets being completely blocked off in Silent Hill. That they give you some indication that you're, going the right direction. But yeah, for some reason I have more trouble than necessary with this particular lying figure, but it does goes to show that, he attacked me a couple times and then just immediately turned over to Marie to start attacking her. But it looks like something is stuck in the car over here. And this is actually going to be a much needed upgrade to the piece of wood. The metal pipe has better length and does relatively more damage, I would say. I don't think we'll be seeing too much use of it, or I don't think we'll be seeing any use of it in this particular video, but needless to say we will be seeing quite a bit of it in the upcoming areas, as I normally prefer to stick with melee weapons, as ranged weapons can be a bit tedious and time consuming. Also, the gas station has quite a cornucopia of items to make sure and pick up, so I'm sure that's why they made sure to mark it off on the map. But there is another kind of important item if you have if you're on a replayed save, which is over here in the newsstand. Much like the white chrism that was picked up in the apartment building, this item is also necessary for one of the endings. If you want to go ahead and just pause the video at your own leisure in case this is going by too quickly. To summarize though, basically this area was originally settled by Native Americans, and it was a place of great power to communicate with the spirits. But it just so happens that settlers came in, drove them off the land, but obviously, it really didn't take away the inherent power in the land, so bad things happened, obviously. But yeah, with that, pretty much everything at the gas station has been picked up. So I think the next thing nearby is actually going to be Pete's Bowl-O-Rama. But you want to make sure and pick up the health drink that's sitting out front, that's a bit hidden beneath all the fog and everything.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play,
Hurry back, okay?
Bit of suspicious reasoning with the sheer amount of monsters outside and her want not to be alone. But yeah, the Pete's Bowl-O-Rama actually doesn't have too much to it, except it has a very wonderful song going on, so I'm actually going to be quiet here.
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh! You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you were sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me. Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Eddie?
Oh, you're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But,
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
So we now find a name to attach to the little girl, who seems to be able to strike rather strong chords with everyone around her, pointing out Eddie's relative uselessness and weight. Apparently the way Eddie is dressed is supposed to draw more attention to, I guess, his childish look and overall overweightness. But yeah, I suppose we should probably chase after Laura. A little girl out in the middle of Silent Hill really can't be safe at all.
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
People seem to have a lot of fun telling James what he should and should not be doing, but I guess it's understandable when he does things like shove his hand into a toilet that you kind of have to assume that he maybe doesn't know the best course of action. Thankfully, there is not too many options of ways to go in the back alley behind the bowling alley here. There's actually very few choices. It's pretty linear.
She went through there.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there.
It's no good. It's locked.
Jeez, James, could you try to be a little bit creepier? But Maria yet again showing her usefulness with somehow having the 3 keys necessary to get into this establishment. And just James really, well, you'll notice, at least whenever James walked in the door, that his gaze immediately turns to Maria, mostly, as one can assume, since she kind of looks like his dead wife, that he probably feels some kind of connection or at least attraction to her. But it can be a bit of an annoyance whenever you're trying to look for an item or trying to find something of interest, such as this med kit. And you're not really sure if he's looking at Maria or if he's looking at the medkit, because the AI is kind of programmed to do both. But just a quick rundown of where we are right now. It's obviously a strip club. Heaven's Night ended up being showcased in 2 and 3, as this is also an area that Heather ends up running along to get to the hospital in Silent Hill 3. And I think it ended up being put into the remake of Silent Hill 1, but I might be wrong. Either way, though, that end of the street has been blocked off, so there's no other way to go except down this way.
Over there!
Yeah, I don't think she was that far away to be so concealed in the fog, but anyway, we are actually now at the end of the video, where we will be returning next time to go into the Brookhaven Hospital. See you next time.